Welcome. Welcome to the final live stream of 2024. And what a year this has been. It was just been a great year. Um, for everything, for the animals, for breeding, for the channel, it's been awesome. And I can't thank you guys enough for this. Hey, thank you so much. The live was supposed to be last week. Unfortunately, we had to cancel because I forgot to go live. I did games night instead. I was telling myself while I was there I was gonna go live, and then we were midway through the game, so couldn't go live. But at least we're going live now. It is 2 days after Christmas, so I don't imagine a ton of people are gonna be here, because life is kind of busy. Um, and yeah, so let's get started. This is gonna be a lot of fun. This year's been a ton of fun with all the animals in breeding. That's been really good. I mean, the emerald tree skinks have been producing like a wildfire. Like, they're doing so good. Thank you, Star Wars Order. They are doing fantastic. They're breeding so well. If you guys have any tips on breeding green killbug lizards, it is my actual birthday. The channel birthday's in June, I think. I think it's June 18 is the channel's birthday. So next year it'll be 4 years that I've been on YouTube, which is kind of crazy. Knowing that a lot of other YouTubers have been doing this for a lot less, and they're doing pretty good. But that's okay. I'm doing what I love. I love sharing these guys, these beautiful. If you don't know who these are usually the stars of the show. Hella and Loki. They're my most friendly tree skinks. If you guys don't know, I have a lot of tree skinks, and I just breed these two. I think I have seven emerald tree skinks and one black tree skink. So we have a lot of emerald tree skinks. These are guys the only ones producing. They have 4 eggs cooking in the oven, so they're doing really, really well there. I'm really excited to continue to breed them lots. So I'm really happy and really excited for that. What do I do with the eggs? I wait till I hatch them, and then I have 2 hatchlings from a few months ago, from August. They were in the Reptile Room tour, so I have some hatchlings from then, and then I have the others in the egg. I'm waiting to sell the other guys, the 2 babies. They're doing really good, growing really well. I do, you know what? I'll answer Star Wars question first. I have not been successful, unfortunately. My red-eyed crocodile skink male just suddenly passed away. So I'm not sure what's going on, what happened there. I just upgraded them to a 40-gallon, and then he took a turn for the worst. So it's really unfortunate. He's a beautiful, big crocodile skink. So that's really unfortunate. I go into more details in the Reptile Room tour. But, yeah, it was super unfortunate. They're such a pretty skink species, and I will be getting more. I'm going to be getting some. These are wild caught. I'm going to be getting some captive bred species from Reptiliatus, actually. So I'm super excited for that, but that'll be down the road. And then there was another question that I can't remember, and I can't really see. Something with emerald tree skinks. Alright, well, I cannot see that. Okay, never mind. So yeah, oh, there we go. Thank you. Sorry, with YouTube, it's hard to see the comments. But yes, I leave the eggs in the enclosure. So I leave all my eggs in the enclosure, and then I used to think that they would not hatch and that they would die, but they've been actually doing really well. So I have two right now, and then I leave them. They hatch, and I leave them with the parents because the parents, in a way, sort of take care of them. Um, I've seen them like hold crickets in their mouth and have the babies eat the crickets from their mouth, which is kind of crazy how they have a parental instinct. But I also, um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I leave them in there for a while. I left these last ones in there for around like 3 months, I think, till they grew pretty big, and then they were getting kind of territorial with the adults were kind of almost chasing them and attacking them a little bit. So I took them out. They're in a different enclosure, and they're doing really well together there. But it's all up to you if you're nervous about if you're not home always watching them or with them always, and it can be a little hard. One super strong tip on how to breed emerald tree skinks is go on a car ride with your emerald tree skinks. I guarantee you it's gonna do something. I never planned on breeding. Well, I did plan on breeding emerald tree skinks, but I didn't plan on it that soon. I'm very happy I did though. Well, they bred because when I picked them up, they had already and brought them into closure. They were already doing breeding activity. I think it was just like maybe a week later. So definitely did something. I'm not sure what, but it does something. And the babies, getting eggs is easy. Hatching eggs is easy. The hardest part is keeping the babies alive. And I made a lot of mistakes and I lost a lot of babies because I use fruit flies. I use flightless fruit flies. I thought that was the best way because they were affordable. Well, they're not really affordable, but I just had a lot of them. I mean, I keep dart frogs, or Dendrobates auratus. So I keep dart frogs. So I thought, okay, this is gonna be really easy to feed them. They didn't eat it. They didn't eat it for the life of them. And then we were at the Reptile Expo, the last one we were at. No, not the last one we were at. The August one with Adam and Fadi, the biggest reptile expo, biggest Canadian, Western Canadian reptile expo. And Fadi told me to do pinhead crickets. He said pinhead crickets, they go crazy for them. So we did that, and they ate, and they were doing really well. I also almost made a mistake on my dune geckos because that's what I thought. Okay, so the emerald tree skinks ate pinhead crickets right away. My dune gecko is going to be able to eat pinhead crickets. But they didn't touch the pinhead crickets at all. He was more scared of them than he was going to eat them. I thought he was going to die. But I just had a hunch that I should put... They just didn't want to eat them. Yeah, I don't know why. They weren't interested in them. Maybe they're too small or something. I'm not really sure. But the dune gecko, I thought it was gonna die. It wasn't looking good, and I was trying to feed it every day. Crickets, nothing. One day I just decided, okay, let's just try fruit flies. Did the thing go crazy for it. I've never seen a little gecko eat so many fruit flies, and he's doing fantastic. Now he's eating crickets with the adults, and he hunts with the adults whenever I put in there. It's hilarious how, because they communicate by wagging their tail. They'll do that if there's food or predators in the area. And every time he's getting his tail and he's wagging it, and it's just so cute because he's a really tiny gecko. He's not a big gecko. He's maybe like a centimeter and a half. He's tiny for you American people. That's like pretty small. But yeah. Also, if there's animals you want to see during the live stream, just send a comment. I mean, I'm gonna be holding these guys most of the time, if there's not a lot of comments, because this is my dream species. They're so cool. The black tree skinks, the one that I still have, is doing really well. And I have big plans for a giant emerald tree skink tank. Like this tank, it's nice. I really like it. Do it like that. It's nice. It's got plants. It's got big leaves to climb on. It's got a lot of stuff to hide in. But I know I can do better for my emerald tree skinks. So in the near future, these skinks and we'll be doing a build for it. We'll be getting I think it's a 4x2x4 foot enclosure, so it'll be 4 feet tall, 2 feet deep, 4 feet long. Yes, I do have fish in this one. These are just, can't really see, it's kind of hard. These are just rosy red minnows. I do a lot of siphoning. I do with water changing. I just to clean the poop out, because that's the easiest way. Let's go on the bottom, and I'll use a turkey, like a siphon. I forget it's like, yeah, a siphon, and I'll go along the bottom and pick up the dirt and poop. But the best thing to do is get snails in there. I didn't have snails in here for the longest time. I tried to put a big snail. No, it's not. It has a running waterfall here. So it's keeping the water oxygenated, which is really good and helpful for the fish. Also, the plants do a lot of the cleaning. Oh, that's a very good question. So the plants do a lot of the cleaning too. They get a lot of the pathogens out of the water, which is super helpful. But anyway, so these are my dream reptiles, but to give you 5, definitely I can give you maybe close to 5. Definitely San Francisco garter snakes. I can keep them in Canada. They're a dream. They look so pretty. They're so beautiful. They're like the rainbow of the reptile world. I mean, so many colors. They're so pretty, and it's really something I want. I also really want blue tree monitors. Those are really cool. They have their blue color, their intelligence. I'm actually doing I'm writing a paper on blue tree monitors for my school, so that'll be fun. But they're really cool. So that's 2. Definitely Abronia, Mexican alligator lizards. I don't know what species it is, but the blue ones. I don't know the species. I'm not really well with Abronias. And then, so that's 3. What else? Definitely reticulated glass frogs. Those are really cool. That's not a reptile, but I dressed as Adam, so it's ruined the list. So that's 4. I don't really know. Maybe Fiji band iguanas or a Tonga band iguana, because I like the Tongas better because they're bluer than the Fijians. So yeah, that's what I would say. Oh, that's how you look at the chat. Oh, I haven't done live stream in so long. Okay, good. I want to put these guys back because they're just awesome and jumping everywhere. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I don't have a helper in my live streams like other cool people. Oh my gosh, it's difficult. Yeah, Fiji band iguanas are really cool. One thing I do not like is herbivorous reptiles. I used to think they were so cool. I love Mel. She's a gorgeous dragon, but they're kind of annoying to feed because it's everyday salad. Whereas these guys, they eat like every 3 days or every 2 days, and they eat crickets, mealworms. Actually, oh no, I already put the mealworm dish in there. So they eat quite a bit of insect feeders, and it's just easier to feed. And then with my snakes, it's quite easy because it's a mouse. You dethaw, give to them. It's easy. Except the Lake Chipotle garter snake babies. Those are really quite tedious to feed. You gotta chop it up really finely, and you have to do a mouse to chop up mice. Let's see. If your garter snake's not eating, chop up mice and feed them. They love it. I've never seen garter snakes love anything more than chopped up mice. I tried chicken hearts. The adults really like chicken hearts. The babies, the younger babies, these ones in this tank, you can't see them. the ones right there, they really, really despise those. They hate chicken hearts a lot. I'm not sure why. Yeah, I don't know why, but they just really do not like them. Yeah. Yeah, I hope to be getting more Amazon milk frogs, or at least one more in the new year, because they're a really cool frog. I can pull one up for you guys. I'll just wet my hands. If you guys haven't seen the Amazon milk frogs, and you don't know their story on how they got to me, this is Ammon. Really cool. If he doesn't pee, I'll be surprised. But he's a really cool frog. Big frog too, and they're always out. They're really cool, and they have a really nice tank. But I got both males. I thought I was lucky and thought I would have a male and a female, but I wasn't as lucky as I thought I was. Alright, you get off the figure. Okay. Oh no. He's falling into the water. Just close it up before something goes wrong. But they're really cool. I would love to breed them, but there's not a super high demand for them. I want to get into stuff that there's a bit higher of a demand for them, like emerald tree skinks, for instance, which is kind of crazy because I've had emerald tree skinks and I've been breeding them, but nobody really seems to want them. I'm going to be getting a table at the next Reptile Expo because I think I'm breeding quite a bit of species to be able to do that. I mean, I got emerald tree skinks, dune geckos, vampire crabs. There's lake Chapala garter snakes, so there's a little bit of a variety. Before I wouldn't want to get tables, 'cause I would just have lake Chapala garter snakes. And they're really cool, but I don't know. People just don't like them for some reason. Not that they don't like them, but they're just not really interested in them. And I think that's because people have not popularized garter snakes. They are probably my favorite species of snakes because they're different. They're really pretty. They eat different prey. Yes, I am old enough to work in Canada. I do have a job, a summer job, so I make a decent amount from there, so I can save through the winter. Also thanks to my parents' help. But anyway, yeah, breeding reptiles. I want to do a video. You guys let me know what you think. Breeding reptiles is a roller coaster, and like my success and my not success and the sad stuff that goes into it. Because breeding reptiles is not for everybody, and I kind of found that out the hard way. But I do really enjoy breeding reptiles. It's just popularizing these animals in the hobby, and a lot of people that don't have like Chapala garter snakes. Those are a species that not a lot of people know about, and I am one of the only ones on YouTube that's really popularizing like Chapala garter snakes and doing videos on them. So, and it's kind of sad. It's kind of, I don't know if there's probably other channels doing like Chapala garter snakes. Not, to my knowledge, is not a lot. I know All Canadian Reptile Girl has a few videos on them, and she has some pretty cool videos. But I go more into the breeding of them because they're really easy to breed. Take them on a culture. That's the easiest way to get them to breed. I have no idea what it does, but after I took my guys on a card trip, they bred and they haven't stopped since. So they're doing really well. I think my female hasn't been gravid for a few months. I think she's gravid right now though, because I saw them locking up. But yeah, breeding reptiles is fun. It's a bit of a roller coaster, but it's fun and it's really fulfilling. Yeah. But yeah, if there's other species you guys want me to hold, it's late here, so they might not be super active, but I can grab them. They're pretty chill. The only one that's not chill is this snake right here. I have no idea what her problem is. She just does not like me for some reason. No idea why. Sherman really likes me, but well, he doesn't really like me, but he likes me. But they got the king snake attitudes and king snake quirks. I don't know if I'll be. She's a really cool species. Yeah, I can grab a green killed by a lizard. Yeah, that's for sure. Except you have to entice them with some good mealworms. This is the green kill by lizard. This is Keely. We have Keely and Kiwi, the green kill by lizards. I was gonna name them Abbott and Costello, but then I found out one was a female, and that just felt wrong. Yeah, they're cool. Super long tail. They're like a Lacerda and a grass lizard mixed. They're really cool. Lizards. They're different lizards too. It's not like a super common lizard. Actually, the next video is keelbelly care. I have 2 videos that I've filmed and just about done editing their video. I'm just getting more B-roll. I have a lot of B-roll, but I would like a little more. And editing videos takes quite a bit of time too. It's a necessary evil, because then if you don't have, what are you doing though? Also like that prehensile tail, so cool. But it's kind of necessary evil because you don't have. Takes a lot of time, but if you're good at it, it's quite fun. But if you don't have good, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you're on the ground. And they're kind of hard to handle because they jump so much. But he's okay. They fall from trees in the wild all the time, and they're totally fine. And he falls just about every time I hold him. It's not that he just doesn't want me. He's just kind of weird. He does that. Okay, I'll show everybody how good you are eating. Yeah. Keelbellies are really cool. Lizards. I wish people did more information on them, because they're super cool and just not a lot of people know about them. And as babies, they're like this teal blue. It's crazy. Don't eat the lettuce, dude. Yeah, they're almost like monitors. They don't have quite that high of intelligence as monitors do. Monitors are super intelligent, if you don't know. I think they're one of the most intelligent lizards, at least definitely tree monitors. But they're not that intelligent. They're not tree monitor intelligent, but they're still really cool. They recognize me. I've been working with them for a long time. Oh, and here he goes again. Onto the ground. But yeah, what do you guys think of the reptile room tour? It did surprisingly, actually, it didn't do too surprisingly well, but it did pretty well. And I'm happy about that, because it was it was kind of a while since I was in the YouTube grind. It was maybe like a few weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks since I was back in YouTube. Oh, see, if I didn't get my hand there, this dude's falling to the ground. He's crazy. Also crazy beautiful. They're really cool. They're a species that's really cool. I hope to do a lot more hooping next year. That's one thing I didn't do. I don't think I did any hooping this year, which I'm kind of sad about. I did go once, but it was just YouTube Shorts. It wasn't a big long video. Is that a cricket? Oh, it was a cricket. We got a cricket, guys. That's a one problem with having reptiles is the amount of crickets that I find, and my poor mother, and the rest of my family has to deal with crickets everywhere. And it's not that they get out on my end, it's that the animals don't eat them, and exoteric tanks are built horribly. So it's not that it's not my fault. It's more the animal's fault for not eating them fast enough. So exoteric tanks. No, well, so she likes my snakes, but she won't hold them. It was really funny because my dad was the one who was into reptiles. He's still into reptiles. He still really likes them, and he really likes my lizards. But my mom, man, ever since I got my emerald tree skinks, she's just been crazy. Like super supportive. Like she was very supportive of me before, but like telling like when people come over, she's the one telling them all the facts and everything about my animals and showing them off. Like I show them off too, but like shows them off to a more extent. So she's been really supportive in that way as well. I'm very thankful. But yeah, I hope to do a lot more hooping next year, because hooping is a ton of fun when you find stuff. No, she's definitely afraid that they'll get out. The amount of times I've thought that my animals have got out, especially my black tree skink, is crazy. Oh, where'd you go? Put this guy back. Oh, see if I didn't grab your tail. You would have been donezo, sonzo. Alright, I'm gonna put this monkey back. He's going crazy. Now that he's back, totally forgot what we were talking about. Oh yeah, the only times my animals have got out would be the first maybe 2 weeks of when I got Sherman. So it's back in 2021, I think, whenever I started this channel. So it's been a long time, and yeah, my Sherman got out, and it was not necessarily my fault. Well, it was actually all my fault. So I had one of those 10-gallon tanks where you just rest a lid on top of it, and you easily push it open. And so the one time we were looking for him in the tank, and there was a cord that went into the tank, and and it was the thermostat. So we were looking for him, and we look around. So we look at him in the tank. We look around, and he's right here, sitting on the cord of the thermostat, just looking at us. So, so it was really, that was kind of shocking. I mean, that was the first time I ever owned a reptile. It was really cool, but well, it wasn't cool. He got out, and the second time he got out, my dad found him downstairs. I think it was like the next night or something. My dad found him downstairs, curled up on top of my dog. So it was pretty cute, but that should not be like that. And my dog could have killed him. Luckily, she was like 13, and she was old, so she didn't really care. But yeah. So then we decided to get him his PVC enclosure. Yeah, he was just curled up on top of my dog, so it was pretty cute. All right, let's see what. Oh, here we go. I've used Priest Reptile, love to breed. I'm saving Western Hog. Yeah, Western Hog. I really would love to breed Western Hog noses. I'd love to keep them, and I think we'll be doing some hoping for them next year because you can't keep them where I live because they're native, and where I live is dumb, and you can't keep native reptiles and amphibians. So that's a bit of a bust. But I do really like Eastern Indigos. I had a chance to buy one at a reptile expo, but I mean, I don't have the room for a 9-foot snake, and I don't have the time and stuff. They can go kind of crazy. So Eastern Indigos are cool, and then Mountain Horn Dragons. I've heard of mountain horn dragons, but I haven't heard of the Natalie kind, so I'll do some research into that. I would really love to keep. They're a species that not a lot of people talk about. Forest green dragons. If you look them up, it's gonna come up with a cartoon green dragon. Do forest green dragon, then put lizard beside it, and it's this lizard that they have sexual dimorphism, so the males can turn red. I think it's sexual dimorphism. It's maybe just dimorphism. They can just turn different colors. So the males can turn their head red and black, which is so cool. But then they're this green. They look like a mountain horn dragon that is green with white. Like it's green and white scales. Like white scales and lizards are pretty much unheard of, except like a few monitor species. Is that their scientific name? What was it? Calodes. It could be. I brought it up to one of my friends who owns a reptile shop, and they had no idea what it was. So I asked if they import them because I would love to work with them. They're really cool. They look like mountain horn dragons. Mountain horn dragons are really cool. I don't think they're the right lizard for me per se. They kind of remind me of a chameleon where they need moving water and they need a bubbler or else they'll drown. Yeah, I know I said they're the future, but they're not. I don't think they're my future. I mean, I probably will one day. I really want to expand into lizards and garter snakes, and vampire crabs. Vampire crabs are really cool. They are breeding really good. The babies are big now, and they eat so much. They're so cool when they're eating. The other day I threw in a, what's this stuff called? Rapashi bug burger. Threw in this stuff, I mixed it, and I gave it to them, and they went crazy for it. All 3 of my adults and then the millions of babies, however many, it's not millions, but lots of babies, were eating them. It was so cool, it was so cute. And it's so weird, because I only have 2 species that like those Rapashi burger stuff. The rest of my animals are just picky. It's kind of annoying because it's really cool. It's like this little cubes and you feed it. They're really cool, but none of my animals like them. Not even my green killbot lizard, which they eat literally everything. So yeah, it's a little disappointing. But my bearded dragon Mel really loves them, and yeah, Mel's doing pretty good too. Well, she's doing very good. Her new enclosure's really, that's not too new anymore, but I'm really happy I got to do that enclosure. It was a lot of fun. But I think I could improve it in a way. I made it a little hard for her to get to the top. I think I could have did like step stools to get up there. So there's just one small gripe. But yeah, her enclosure is really nice. I wouldn't say it's my favorite aerated enclosure. And I only have 2 aerated. I only have 1 aerated enclosure. So, but yeah, that's real. Her enclosure is really nice. She's doing amazing. And yeah. If you want to see her more videos, let me know. Bearded Dragon videos. I'm gonna be redoing a lot of care guides. It's been I think 2 years since I did one for them. I haven't done one for a lot of my species. No, I've done one for pretty much all my species. Never mind. But they're old. They could be outdated. Just want to get my normal opinion. Yeah, MM has them in the U.S. That's why I'm so jealous, because I'm not in the U.S. I saw them in the Snake Discovery video. I don't watch Snake Discovery too much, but I was watching, it was one of their expo videos, and I was watching it, and I saw those, and I was like, man, those are cool species I'd love to work with. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah. yeah, hoping next year is last year was a bit of a bust. If you guys saw those videos, and tell me what you guys think about funnier kind of edits that I do. Because a lot of videos I like to do that are kind of funny, and I poke some fun there. But yeah, let me know. The ones that I seem to do that look funny, they do well. I'm gonna try getting back into YouTube Shorts. I just forget to upload them. I have videos on my phone. I just forget to do them. Plus, I got a new phone, so the quality is gonna be better and everything. And I got a camera too. I don't want to hear outside. Yeah, that's true. That's a valid point. Um, yeah, Fiji band iguanas are really cool. I hope to go down to Adam's place and do a video with him. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, Fiji band iguanas. Well, Tonga band iguanas. If you want to be technical. Um, but they're. I just don't like their diet. I don't know why, but I just herbivores. They're just hard to feed. I mean, my Mel's an omnivore, and she really only eats bugs. I offer her salad. Well, she does eat salad, but it has to be right in the morning, like at 6 a.m. She's going and eating her salad. And I'm not fully awake at 6 a.m. I wait till, I usually feed her at like maybe 12, like 11 or 12 a.m. Well, not 12 a.m., but 12 p.m. or 11 a.m. right in the morning. So she started to warm up, so she's getting hungry. But yeah, she only. Well, I would love a Euromastix and a tortoise. So I'm kind of eating my own words when I say that. Um, yeah. Oh, we lost two people, and I said I don't like herbivores. Great. Well, they're just difficult to feed. He's got to be in there. You got to feed him every day. And like with all my, like I said before, with most of my other species, you don't have to feed them every day, except babies. You have to feed babies every day because they need to grow and do well and grow, that kind of stuff. But with the adults, you still have to feed them every day. I mean, bearded dragons eat an arm and a leg every single day as babies, so that's a little hard to keep up with. Um, but yeah, I would love a tortoise. I just don't have a lot of room for it. I love, like, I've been thinking about this for so long. An outdoor pen with a tortoise. I think that'd be so cool. But I just don't have the time for it. I have the time for most of my time is dedicated to these guys and school. So mainly these guys, because these guys are my pride and joy, and they're really cool. Um, I don't think I'll ever get out of reptiles and amphibians. They're just, dude, they're almost a part of me at this point. I have deep memories with my grandpa and now my dad, because we're going hooping with my dad. Well, my dad and my grandpa. My grandparents live on an acreage, and as a little 4 to probably 12-year-old boy, my grandpa would always take me down the um, quad trails and look for frogs. That's what we always did. So that piqued my interest, and I handed it to my grandpa and my dad for piquing my interest and just making this kind of a part of me now, because now it's gonna live with me forever. And my animals are something that I take a lot of pride in, because I mean, you gotta take pride in your animals. If you love your animals, and you should take pride in them. Yeah. We'll see if the Emerald Tree Skinks wanna sit out here and watch. We're at 39 minutes. Maybe we'll stop it at 50 minutes. Seems like a decent time stream. I don't know what you guys think about that, but yeah. Yeah. Oh, I would 100% trade how you say it, Calotes for Fiji band iguanas. I don't keep them. I've only seen one, and it was really cool, but it was hiding. Um, and my friend, who I go for, like, shows reptile store, she also has Fiji band iguanas. They're really cool. Well, she doesn't have them. She can order them in pairs. The Fiji band iguanas, but they're really expensive. Not really that amount of money for them. I don't have $5,000 hanging around. My name's not Wiccan's Wicked Reptiles. More like Wiccan's Wicked Rich Man. Hey, I can beat a 4-foot tall guy any day of the week. He's not actually 4 feet, but I mean, it was so short. I knew Adam was short, but I always pictured him to be like, kind of tall. And when I met him, I think it was 5'10" at the time, and now I'm 6 feet. I was probably a head, maybe not a head, but maybe 6 inches taller than him. So yeah, Adam, if you want to duke it out, let's go. Yeah, you can stay in the States. I don't need to go in a boxing match with you. That's not needed. But yeah, and I think I'm gonna be doing another video with Adam this year. I hope to go hooping with him actually. Maybe he'll invite me this time, because he didn't invite me last time. If you saw that video, he went hooping after. He was telling me about it, and I know where to go for garter snakes. I go there every single year, and I find tons of garter snakes. Last time we found like 5. You can, if it's like a Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight, then sure, let's do it. I'll be the Jake Paul. You can be the Mike Tyson. We can have it scripted. I'll pay you $10 to do it. And so I'm just joking. But yeah, I'm really excited to do a live more videos with Adam, and I hope to get out to Ontario, get to one of the Canadian Reptile Breeders Expos. And I got friends. I mean, out there, a lot of content creators are friends. And even in my hobby now, my area now, whenever I go to reptile expos, I couldn't even think that people would think of me as a person to be big. I mean, reptile vendors, like the vendors are coming up to me and they're calling by my name, and so it's really fun talking and being this community that has developed, and how people are noticing me. And I hope that every small content creator that is trying to get out there and get their name out there, I hope that they're noticed by other people and people can see what they're like. I'm always happy to do stuff for smaller content creators, because I know I was a small content creator once, and I was asking people to do these things for me. I mean, my friendship with Adam, it was just kind of crazy, because out of the blue I messaged him, and nobody knew who I was. I had maybe 100, 200 subscribers, and I was just a little small child, and I was just talking to this guy. And yeah, that's my story with Adam. And then we just started talking, and I said, hey, can I do this April Fool's video? And then we became close friends after that. He's a cool guy. I can't wait to do another video with him. And it's funny because you don't know his friend Rick, but I met him while we were to the video. He's his videographer, Albertan videographer. And it's just hilarious to see, because Adam's like this 5'5" height, and his friend's like 6'5", so it's really funny to see the two walking together, because Rick is so much taller than him. But yeah, I'd love to meet other content creators. I mean, Kayla Roach, she's one of my friends too. Really awesome content. I'd love to do videos with all these guys and just meet them too, because these people are my friends, and I look up to them as well. And I would just love to hang out with them, do videos with them. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Anyway, that was a long goose chase. But yeah, Kayla's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing her for April Fools. I actually don't know what I'm gonna do for April Fools. This has to be somebody that I can contact, because I usually contact the people beforehand. I contacted Adam, I contacted Reptiliatus, and I talked to them beforehand about doing this video, just to get their permission, because maybe they don't want me to do it, and I don't see why not, but I don't want to I don't know, do something they don't want. Trish Wickens, that would be hilarious. I might actually do that. That was a good, that's good. That's good. Let's think of, I got a few months to plan. Shoot's only 4 months away. I don't have that much time to plan. But that would be hilarious to do, Trish. I might do that. That'd be pretty funny. Yeah. Yeah. There, Adam is a cool guy. If you haven't met him in person, he's like exactly like he is on camera. He's really cool. But anyway, let's talk about, we're not here to talk about bald dudes. We're here to talk about reptiles. So, is there any other final things that we should clear? We got 5 minutes. Any final stuff you guys would like to talk about and speak of? Because I'm running out of ideas. I'm also thinking about doing another channel. It would be really hard. Yes, we can go see the dune geckos. I was thinking about doing another channel, just like called, I don't know, Asher Does, or something to do with my other hobbies. Like, this is my big hobby, but I got some other hobbies too. So maybe something along those lines. But anyway, yes, for the final goodbye, we can go see some dune geckos because they're really cool. This is how you switch the camera. All right, let's see them. They're really cool. I bet if I lift this, there's always. I do like Star Wars, that's true. There's one there. That's the female. She's gravid right now. That's the male who does all the breeding. But yeah, this female is really pretty. She's really nice. There's a baby in here too. And the baby's doing well. They don't even have any aggression except when feeding. I have to watch them with feeding because sometimes the baby will grab a cricket and I've never seen that before. No, I'll have to look it up after this stream. But anyway, the dune geckos, they only, it's not even aggression, it's just like he has food and I want to eat it. So I just gotta watch them there because the baby is really small. I wonder if I can find the baby. No. No. He's probably behind the rock in the back. But yeah, these guys are doing really, really well. They're really cool. There's a cricket that's escaping. Yeah, they're doing really well. All the guys are doing good. I really want to breed these guys. And yeah, there's that. We're doing a 5-foot emerald tree skink enclosure to have all my emerald tree skinks. I really want to make, this might upset a few people, hybrid black tree skinks and green emerald tree skinks, just to see what happens, with the phenotypes and doing a bit of an experiment. Nothing's gonna go wrong with the babies. I mean, these skinks live in same areas. I think they would definitely meet each other in the wild. With ball python breeding, not a huge interest. Ball pythons are cool, but I really like colubrids. I'm a colubrid guy. Ball pythons, I don't know. I just never really had an interest for ball pythons. They're cool, and the millions. I feel like if I start into ball pythons, I'm already behind everybody, because by the time I get to understanding the new morph now, there's gonna be like 50 million new morphs of ball pythons, and I know how to care for them and all the stuff for them, but I don't know. I just never really had an interest on with garter snakes and king snakes. I always liked snakes. And I mean, Sherman is just such a beautiful king snake. Same with this one, but I really like Sherman because he's an all orange snake. You don't normally see orange snakes, believe it or not. Actually, that's a lie. You do see a few orange snakes, but yeah. Anyway, we're gonna cut the stream here, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. Look out for all the new stuff that I'm gonna be doing soon. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good day. God bless. See you.